Deep in the heart of the land, far from the clamor of civilization, a forest stands. It is a place where time seems to slow, where the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and ancient secrets. A cathedral of green, ancient and alive, its vaulted ceiling woven from leaves and branches. Sunlight streams through the canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Towering trees, their trunks cloaked in moss, stretch skyward like the pillars of time, each ring a testament to centuries of growth and resilience. They are silent witnesses to the ebb and flow of seasons, the dramas of the forest unfolding at their feet, filtering sunlight onto the forest floor below, creating a mosaic of dappled light that dances with every passing breeze. This light nourishes a vibrant understory, a tapestry of ferns, wildflowers, and countless other forms of life. This is not just a collection of trees, a mere stand of timber, but a living, breathing entity, a vital organ for our planet, a complex ecosystem where every element is interconnected and interdependent. It is a place of profound beauty and ecological significance. But now, this sanctuary, this irreplaceable treasure is under threat. The tranquility is about to be shattered. The growl of machinery, a mechanical beast awakening from slumber, and the sharp scent of diesel, an acrid intrusion, cut through the air, polluting the pristine atmosphere. Chainsaws scream, their metallic voices echoing through the ancient woods, felling trees that have stood for centuries in mere minutes, their lives abruptly ended by the cold, unfeeling blade. The ground, once teeming with life, a vibrant tapestry of roots and organisms, is scarred and muddy, churned up by heavy machinery. At this front line between preservation and profit, where the fate of the forest hangs in the balance, a group of individuals, ordinary people with extraordinary courage, makes a stand. They carry no weapons, only conviction and banners of hope, symbols of their unwavering commitment to protecting this precious ecosystem. They have come to speak for those who cannot, to be the voice of the voiceless, to protect the silent giants that shelter and inspire, the ancient trees that are the heart and soul of this forest. This is not a protest against progress, a rejection of all development, but a plea for a future where humanity coexists with nature, where economic needs are balanced with environmental responsibility. The stage is set, the lines are drawn. Industry on one side, driven by profit and the relentless pursuit of resources. Defenders of the wild on the other, fueled by passion and a deep understanding of what is at stake. The fate of the ancient woodland, and perhaps a small piece of our planet's future, hangs in the balance. The forest holds its breath, waiting, watching. A showdown is imminent, a clash of values that will determine the destiny of these ancient sentinels. The activists begin their ascent, embarking on a journey upwards into a world far removed from the forest floor. They are driven by a deep sense of purpose, a commitment to protect what they believe in, moving with quiet determination, each step carefully considered, each handhold tested. Their faces reflect a blend of resolve and vulnerability, knowing the challenges that lie ahead. Ropes and harnesses carry them, lifelines in this vertical world, into the vast canopies, a realm of green and gold where sunlight filters through leaves creating an ethereal glow. Living monuments, some hundreds of feet tall, silent witnesses to centuries of change. These are the ancient giants they've come to defend. Each handhold is rough bark, a connection to the living being they are climbing. Each foothold, a branch that's weathered countless storms, a testament to resilience and strength. High above, they establish precarious homes, temporary sanctuaries in the sky, small wooden platforms secured to mighty limbs, a fragile existence balanced against the power of nature. From these perches, they unfurl banners, bold statements against the destruction below. Save our forests, no more logging, pleas echoing through the trees, demanding a change in perspective. Visible for miles, a stark reminder of the ongoing battle. Their presence is a visual reminder, a constant, unwavering symbol of resistance. This forest is occupied, defended from above. They are the guardians of this green cathedral. For these activists, the forest is a sacred inheritance, a place of profound beauty and irreplaceable value, not a resource to exploit, not a commodity to be traded for short-term gain. They know these trees produce oxygen, the very air we breathe, regulate climate, playing a vital role in the health of the planet, and shelter countless species. A complex web of life that sustains us all. The destruction is not just environmental, it's a loss of biodiversity, a disruption of natural cycles. It's a moral crisis, a question of our responsibility to future generations. Life in the treetops, suspended between earth and sky, is a test of courage and commitment, a solitary existence dedicated to a collective cause. Supplies must be hauled up, a constant reminder of their dependence on the ground below, and the activists endure wind, rain, and isolation, facing the elements with unwavering resolve. Yet their silent vigil is a testament, a powerful statement of defiance against the forces of destruction. These ancient giants are worth fighting for. Their survival is intertwined with our own. The protest begins not with a bang, but with a tense, almost palpable resolve. The air is thick with anticipation, a silent promise of the confrontation to come. In the soft early light, the activists' songs rise, a chorus of defiance and hope, mingling with the natural symphony of the forest, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, a final moment of peace before the storm. Below, the logging crews arrive, their trucks rumbling, their faces grim and set. They look up at the protesters perched high in the trees, at the banners proclaiming a different kind of future, a future without deforestation. A tense standoff ensues, a silent negotiation played out across a vertical divide, a battle of wills fought with stares and unwavering stances. Loggers shout up at the trees, urging the protesters to come down to see reason. The activists, in turn, plead for the forest's survival, for the preservation of a vital ecosystem. Both sides believe deeply in their cause, jobs and families, livelihoods and futures, versus a planet's future, the health of the environment, the legacy they leave behind. But the fragile stalemate, stretched thin by opposing forces, inevitably breaks. The high-pitched whine of a chainsaw rips through the morning air, a harsh signal that the time for peace, for negotiation, is definitively over. A distant tree falls, its earth-shattering crash echoing through the woods like a mournful warning, a death knell for the forest's tranquility. The activists feel the blow deeply, a physical ache in their hearts. The sanctuary they vowed to protect, the ecosystem they pledged to defend, is now being violated piece by piece. The peaceful songs of protest turn to shouts of alarm, desperate cries against the destruction unfolding before them. The nature of the protest shifts dramatically, from a hopeful demonstration to an urgent, desperate act of defiance. The woods, once whispering secrets to the wind, now resound with the raw, untamed war cries of a battle joined. The activists brace themselves, their faces etched with determination. The real battle for the forest's soul has truly begun, and they are ready to fight. The situation unravels fast. Loggers begin felling trees dangerously close to the occupied ones. The ground shakes, vibrations racing up the trunks. Platforms sway, ropes strain. Activists cling on as chaos erupts. Branches sheared off by falling timber become deadly projectiles. The air is filled with the roar of chainsaws and the crash of wood. Communication is nearly impossible. Each activist is isolated in fear. Trapped high above, their fate lies in the hands of those below. The protest has become a life-threatening ordeal. The forest canopy, once a refuge, is now a deadly trap. The showdown has reached its peak. High in the canopy, fear is constant. Every gust of wind, every creak of wood is a reminder of their vulnerability. A single mistake could be fatal. Near misses, branches crashing past, platforms shaking, leave activists shaken but resolute. The psychological toll is immense. They feel targeted, powerless as the forest falls around them. Yet they hold on. Their commitment to the cause is their anchor. They draw strength from each other, reminding themselves why they're there. For the ancient trees, the creatures, the future. Suspended between life and death, their purpose remains unshakable. Authorities arrive, bringing the chaos to an end. Chainsaws fall silent, the forest is quiet, but wounded. Activists, exhausted and resolute, are brought down, some in handcuffs. The immediate battle is over, but the scars remain. News of the protests spreads, igniting debate. Environmental groups call for protection. The logging industry defends its actions. The forest stands as a silent testament to the conflict. The activists' stand shines a light on deforestation's true cost. Their actions echo, reminding us the fight for wild places is far from over. We don't all need to climb trees to make a difference. Support, choices, and voices matter. The forests are the lungs of our world. We must act now, together, to ensure these ancient ecosystems remain a living legacy for generations to come.